Hey everybody, welcome to this month's episode of Rambles on Record. I'm a little weird right now. Mentally drained, I think, from work, but otherwise I'm fine. I'm doing very well, actually. This is again, pretty much, it's just become kind of a wellness check for me anymore. And this month I've been doing very, very well because this is the first full month that I've had my car, for one. And for two, this is the first month where I have been posting daily. And I'm going to say this, if you've been wanting to post on YouTube for a while and you've been thinking about posting daily, do it. Even if it's something like nonsense, even if it's something super simple, if you start posting daily more than anything, it is going to help you feel better. At least it did for me. After I started posting daily, it made me feel so much better because I had the thought in my head that because I'm posting daily, I'm actually getting somewhere with this. And I have been. We're now at 83 subs on this channel, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you that is subscribed to this channel. It means the world to me that I'm beyond like 3 subs. So thank each and every one of you that have stuck around this long. It means so much to me that we're here because I never thought this would go much further than my own personal thing. Just my own personal YouTube channel where I did whatever I wanted. It didn't matter if it was 12 subs or 10 subs or whatever, but we're now at 83. If you want to build your channel, absolutely post every single day. If you want to feel better about doing YouTube and getting somewhere, if you have that drive to do video, post each day. Learn a little bit of CapCut and post each day. If you keep trying new things with CapCut as well and with camera work, then you can make yourself feel so much better about doing video because you'll be constantly learning, even if it's just something, even if it's something tiny, you'll be learning something new about video and you'll feel so much better. At least I have. So if you like to do video and you've been wanting to do video for a long, long time, then start posting daily. If you take anything away from this video, that is what I want. That is what I want you to take away. Another briefer thing that I mentioned in the last podcast, I was saying that I was going to switch up the thumbnails, but as you can tell on this one, it's going to be the same one as usual. That is mostly on Anna's insistence that I keep the old thumbnail. She likes the old thumbnail a lot. Also, I don't know where her version is, so we're just going to stick with the regular. I don't think I have her version downloaded. If I figure out how to work community posts at some point or another, then I'll have to post it because it's a very nice piece of art. And I'll just have to find it, figure out where it is, and then post it on the community end. That'll probably take me a couple days because I'm just procrastinating my life. So expect that to take a little bit. It probably won't be instantaneous, but I can see if I can't get that out there soon enough. But I think there's not much that I really want to talk about this month, for this month at least. A lot has happened over the past couple days, and I really haven't had a day to just sit at home and do nothing for a while. Or not even do nothing. Even if it was just sit at home and do chores. I haven't had that kind of day. I have been either at work doing something with Anna or doing something for her birthday, which is perfectly fine. It's just there are some days where I'm a introvert, right? I'm super reclusive when it comes to people. I've been telling Anna for the past couple days, tomorrow I have to go get a haircut and I'm going to be going out to do other things. So, and I'll be around in an area where I can go do what I want. So I want to spend most of my time doing what I want on tomorrow. And then Sunday, which is the next day, I will probably just hide in a hole. Expect something simple that day. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow for a video, though. I'll figure out soon enough. Excuse me. You'll see a lot of that with this in the way. a lot of me turning to burp, because I've been doing it a lot. Even today, I've been doing it a lot. For like the past hour, I have been burping so much. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot that I want to discuss. Sorry for the peak on the microphone. I need to figure that out sometime soon. But I haven't been doing a lot of streaming either, so I haven't been using OBS that much. Most of all of the content that you've seen so far for this past month has been on my phone. I think the only thing that hasn't been on my phone for the past little bit is the Toto video that I made, which very hard to do all that on just a phone. Yeah, I had to do a lot of light work stuff with that, and I've been enjoying the light work stuff. It's just I haven't found a lot of time to sit down and work on a full video like that and have everything filmed for that. I've been working a lot throughout the week, and when I have days off in the week to not do work, I'm doing something else. I have taken that day off in the week to do something else explicitly. So that's where we sit with things. A fun little thing for this month, I suppose, I have been getting back into model kits. This past couple of weeks, I've picked up a couple of these, and I have gotten back into them pretty kind of hardcore. I'm learning now that I'm gonna have to be cutting back on the more import figures. I'm gonna have to relegate that kind of money to just the figures that I really want. Like SHF is making a Son Gohan that I really like, and it's from the Cell Saga, which is my favorite Dragon Ball saga, so I really want one. But that'll have to wait, and I'm gonna have to set some cash away for that. But that doesn't mean this channel is going to slow down. No. We are going to resource allocate. We're going to find something else to put on the channel for sure. And if that means that I have to go back to streaming for a while, then so be it. But we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Y'all don't have to figure out nothing. I just have to also figure out time and time management. One of my biggest things in life has always been time management. And I've talked about this a lot on a couple of other episodes. I tend to take a lot of time with my friends, and I spend a lot of time with them because it's very much so that the nature of the easy hit, easy dopamine, being around some people makes me very happy. So yeah, I need to figure out days where I just spend time to myself. Like I barely touched this. It's like 8 runners. 8 runners right here, just chilling. And I need to spend more time on that. So yeah, I needed to spend some time on that today, and I needed to take some time to myself today. But I decided to spend some time with Anna's brother, which was honestly pretty nice. So I'm not going to say that I regret the decision that I made, but at the same time, I could have spent that time to myself, and I need to figure out times that I can do that for myself. It is very important to find time for yourself. It's not selfish to sit here and say, I'm going to take some time alone and do what I want instead of doing everything with everyone else. You need to find some time for yourself to do the things that you want to do. You got to do that within reason, though. So I don't know if this was showing up on the camera, but there was a band-aid on my arm. I accidentally scratched a layer of skin off. No one else has seemed to notice it today, but it very much so looks like something worse than it is. But yeah, it's just a little scratch. It's just a little nick. It scared the snot out of me at work though, because I just looked down at my arm and it's like, oh yeah, that's right on the vein. That's right on the vein. But yeah, work's been fine. Work's been kind of fun, at least as of late. It hasn't been horrible. It's just been a lot in a day, and that's not quite a bad thing. It's not, I don't have a horrible job. I put stuff on a shelf all day. It's just when you spend 8 hours doing that each day, each week, it's like I want to do something else. But that's with anything. Like I wouldn't want to spend 8 hours playing Fortnite or playing Minecraft. For the love of the Lord, I'd want to do something else by the end of it. If I was sitting there like I have to play Minecraft for 8 hours, I have to play Ultra Kill for 8 hours. By the end of it, I'd be like, I want to do something else for the love of everything holy. Because after a while, something starts to feel like a chore. Even if it's fun, it starts to feel like a chore. Excuse me. I hope that didn't pick up on the mic. Again, these are still going to stay fairly unedited, just because I like to keep it raw. I like to keep it real, you know? I don't like to sit here and be like, I don't burp ever. I burp all the time. I burp so much. And I also speak too quiet for the microphone sometimes. Sometimes I speak too loud for the microphone. Sometimes this chair makes the most horrid noises imaginable. You're probably noticing that I'm very like activated and very active right now. I'm all over the place. I'm just talking and talking and talking. And I can't tell if that's because I'm going and now I'm trying to get everything out there, or if it's because I've started drinking Celsius. That's another quick thing that I can talk about. I have started caffeinating finally, and it somewhat helps. I have really bad issues where I just start to feel like I'm falling asleep all the time. And if you ever feel like that, caffeinate, but caffeinate a lot. Caffeinate a lot. I would sit there and be like, 1 cup of coffee ain't doing it for me, so it's over. Coffee doesn't do anything for me. No, drink a Celsius. It has half of your daily caffeine, like allowance in there in 1 can, in 12 ounces of fizzy water. It has half of your daily caffeine intake. If you can handle your caffeine, like you don't have a problem with caffeine, like you go to a doctor and everything and they're like, yeah, you could drink all this caffeine, you probably don't need to. You'd probably be fine drinking all that caffeine. Drink a Celsius. If you're if you're an adult that can make their own choices like that, or even if you're a teenager that can make their own choices like that, like Psy drinks the Celsius. If you can make your own choices like that, then you probably should try it at least once, you know, at least once. I keep going over here. Like this is where my screen stuff is. Sorry, jeez, Louise. This is where my screen stuff is, right? This is where I see myself. This is where you guys are. That's the problem. Yeah, it's the Celsius. I had a Celsius this morning, like genuinely probably like 16 hours ago. It's probably not the Celsius. It's probably just I am recording and now I'm going, and I've felt very not what's the word, not abhorrent, but I felt very, I don't know the word right now. I felt like I shouldn't do this for a little bit, not like a while, but kind of today I've just been kind of scared to do it, and I was wondering, do I have enough to say during these 15 minutes? And I don't know if I've really had enough to actually say. But at the same time, I feel like I'm filling the space very well. I don't think I'm going to be here for another, like, I don't think I'm going to do this for 40 minutes or anything like that. I might do it for 20. But I've had plenty that has come out of my mouth. I don't know if it's been enough that really has a lot of substance to it. That's a good word. That's the word I've been looking for. I don't know if I've had enough substance to what I've been saying. That's what I'm a little worried about. But at the same time, I do feel like I'm getting a lot out. There's little things. There's some things that I've been tossing out onto the floor that has been things that I wanted to get off my chest for a little bit. So that's good. That's really good. And I this is why I keep doing this. I was thinking about, maybe I should just stop doing this after this episode. Maybe this should be the last. Maybe I shouldn't be doing Rambles on Record. But I really should. It really helps serve as a good journal for my brain space. It helps me get all this out and not sit here and have 30 different thoughts in just one space. If that's, I really would recommend, even if you don't want to get into YouTube or anything, I would recommend keeping an audio journal like this. If you don't feel comfortable putting it on the internet, don't. Keep it on your voice memos, delete it the next morning, whatever you got to do, unless you need that kind of thing for like actual important info. Just delete it the next morning. Get it out somewhere, expel it, erase it. But if you have thoughts that you are fine with putting out there, just go ahead and do it. You will always find someone that'll listen to you. One of the last couple episodes actually got 50 views. I never expected this to get over like 10 on each episode. After I realized like what each episode had just become. It's just me talking and me saying, hey, I'm doing okay. I'm living. This is where I've been mentally. I didn't expect it to get anywhere. But the fact that I got like 50 views on one episode is wonderful. It makes me so happy. It really does. I feel like a lot of YouTubers always just say, I appreciate the support, and it just becomes noise to the viewers. But really, especially as a smaller channel right now, I do appreciate everyone that comes onto the video and even watches it for like 3 minutes, because I have a short attention span. I understand the time and effort that it really is to watch a video. So I appreciate everyone that comes in and spends at least a little time sitting here with me, just listening to me talk. And I do appreciate that. And I think the last thing that I want to cover real quick before I go, one moment. My nose is on fire. Feels like my nostrils are inflamed, or on fire rather. So earlier this month, I posted a video saying that I'd be making a Discord. And as you may notice now, that Discord doesn't exist, it looks like. That's because I closed it. And I really quickly want to address, it's not because any person said something that made me uncomfortable, or anyone said anything that was bad or wrong or anything like that. It was not because of other people. It is because someone did eventually end up joining the Discord server. And after they joined the Discord server, I realized that I wasn't cut out for having a Discord server. I love hearing from you guys, and I love the idea of having a community. But I also know that I am not a social person. As I've already said earlier, I'm very introverted. So when I meet new people, I kind of hide in my shell and just don't interact. And I want y'all to know, and I want everyone that watches these videos to know that, again, it's never because of you guys. It's never because of you. You are all lovely people. You are all very, very lovely people, wonderful people that are just trying to get through their day. And I appreciate you coming to see me, and I appreciate that you want to talk to me. But I also know that I am very non-talkative. So I realize that a Discord server is not going to work for me. And I want to say that the person that did join the Discord server, you are a wonderful person, and you are a wonderfully nice person, and you're a wonderfully funny person. You're an intensely entertaining person, and I want you to know that. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. And I want you to know, again, that the reason that I disbanded the server is not because you said anything bad or were obnoxious or anything like that. I want you to know it's because I know that I can't handle it. And I want you to know that if you want to call me a name, and if you want to call me a pain in the behind or anything like that, go for it. I am a cushion. I will take it. I will absorb it. That's not what a cushion does. I am a big old ball of slime. That's a better way, I guess. I don't know. Anything you say to me, yeah, that's valid. It's not entirely valid, but still. It's something that I accept. But I also accept the fact that I know who I am, And I know that I don't harbor anything against you. And I know that you're a wonderful person. Again, you're a really, really nice person. And to the person I know, you know who I'm talking about. If you're watching this, you know I'm talking about you. I want you to make a video. For the love of everything that is holy, I want you to find your voice on this platform. Because you, again, are intensely entertaining. And I want you to know that I believe in you. And I want you to know that you can do something wonderful. And I hope that you do something wonderful. Please do something wonderful. And I may not want to talk. And I'm sorry that I don't want to talk. I hope you understand that it's not, I don't want to talk to you. It's, I don't want to talk to anyone because I know that what I would have to say is not, what's the words I'm looking for? It's not my 100%. It's not all of me. If I talk to someone, it's probably going to be me in customer service voice. It's not going to be all of me. I'm not an intensely social person. I find my friend group, I stick to it, and I go about my day. But I want you to know that you have so much fucking potential. You don't understand. It's not that you don't understand. It's not that you don't understand. You probably understand this very well. But you're an intensely funny person. To the one person that knows who I'm talking about, the one person that was in the Discord server before I closed it, I want you to know that you're intensely entertaining. And you should go do something with your platform that I know you have. Because you do have a platform. You may not, maybe you don't think that you have a platform, but you do have a platform. Please use it. Please use it so I can watch it. Please use it so I can watch what you do with it. And if you harbor poor feelings against me or bad feelings towards me, trust me, I understand it. I wouldn't be happy if I was booted from a Discord server either. But I don't harbor any bad feelings towards you. I want you to know that. I harbor a lot of hope for you. Because what I see when I look at what you are, I see the person that I was a couple years ago, I guess. Someone who wants to do something with their platform, but may not be comfortable to. I want you to know that you should be comfortable to, because that's the beauty of this website. That's the beauty of the internet. You have a platform anywhere. So please use it. Absolutely please use it so I can watch it. But I do think I'm going to end there. Again, these aren't intensely long, and I might have a guest on somewhat soon. I have no clue. Because I haven't really talked to anyone about it. But I kind of just assume that people don't want to do the things that I want to do. But I could ask. I could definitely ask. They might want to join. But at the same time, this is me just talking and talking and talking. So, yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to get off my chest for this month. And, sorry, jeez. Sorry again. Goodness gracious, excuse me. With that, I will see y'all next month. But also tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, Anna gave me flack for this. Be good people and put good in the world. Good night.